ASEAN.
This is the Filipino people's vision. By 2040, the Philippines is a prosperous, middle-class society where no one is poor. People live long and healthy lives and are smart and innovative. The country is a high-trust society where families thrive in vibrant, culturally diverse, and resilient communities. This is where the Philippine Development Plan 2017 to 2022 takes off. In February 2017, the National Economic and Development Authority Board, chaired by President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, approved the PDP 2017 to 2022. It is the first medium-term plan to be anchored on the 0 to 10-point socio-economic agenda and is geared towards the AmBisyon Natin 2040, which articulates the Filipino people's collective vision of a matatag, maginhawa, at panatag na buhay para sa lahat. It also takes into account the country's international commitments, such as the 2030 Sustainable Development Goals. It is a result of nationwide consultations with various sectors.
In turning our collective vision into reality, it is necessary for each administration to build on the gains of its predecessors to ensure continuity and consistency of policies, programs, projects, and initiatives, while also maintaining a certain amount of flexibility.
Executive Order Number 5, issued by President Duterte, states that all development plans until 2040 will be anchored on the long-term vision and that these will emphasize the centrality of the Filipino people and their aspirations in the planning, design, and implementation of government interventions.
The Philippine Development Plan 2017 to 2022 will lay down a solid foundation for a more inclusive growth, a high-trust society, and a globally competitive economy.
To turn the Filipinos' vision into reality, the Philippine Development Plan 2017 to 2022 has set targets to be achieved in the next 6 years. Foremost, the Philippines will be an upper-middle income country, with GDP growth expected to strengthen further and the average income per person to increase over the 6-year plan period. Moreover, growth will be more inclusive, as manifested by lower poverty incidence in the rural areas. Overall poverty rate will decline and will lift more Filipinos out of poverty. The Philippines will have a high level of human development. This will be supported by improvements in education and health outcomes and the significant increase in incomes. Likewise, the unemployment rate will go down and more jobs will be generated. In areas outside of the national capital region, emphasis will be on improving the quality of employment. There will be greater trust in government and in society. At the same time, individuals and communities will be more resilient. Filipinos will have greater drive for innovation, with the Philippines ranking among the top 1/3 of countries in the Global Innovation Index. Among the youth and adults, there will be greater drive to improve on their knowledge base, skills, and expertise.
To attain our targets, we have identified several strategies clustered under the 3 pillars of malasakit, pagbabago, and patuloy na pagunlad, supported by a strong foundation in national security, infrastructure development, socio-economic resiliency, and ecological integrity.
For malasakit, or enhancing the social fabric, the aim is to regain people's trust in public institutions and cultivate trust in fellow Filipinos. This entails making public institutions citizen-centered, efficient, and clean. Administration of justice will be swift and fair, and there will be increased awareness and knowledge on the value of cultural diversity and shared heritage among Filipinos. For pagbabago, or inequality-reducing transformation, lifting the poor and other economic groups that used to lag behind is the main priority. This will be achieved by expanding economic opportunities and increasing access to these opportunities. These will be coupled with reducing vulnerability and ensuring resiliency of communities by strengthening social protection and prioritizing human capital development.
Patuloy na pag-unlad or increasing growth potential
Will be attained by advancing to a knowledge economy and accelerating the full harvest of the demographic dividend. Technology adoption will be promoted and innovation will be encouraged. Cross-cutting strategies are also in place to support the interventions articulated under the 3 pillars. These provide a bedrock for all strategies to work. These cross-cutting strategies are ensuring a sound, stable, and supportive macroeconomic environment, putting in place a strategic trade and fiscal policy, leveling the playing field through a national competition policy, attaining just and lasting peace, ensuring security, public order and safety, accelerating infrastructure development, and ensuring ecological integrity, clean and healthy environment.
Our journey to 2040 has begun. We enjoin everyone to support the Philippine Development Plan to realize our collective aspirations. Tayo na, tuparin ang hangad nating matatag, maginhawa at panatag na buhay para sa lahat